Get set for another mind-boggling episode of Impossible Truth. In this episode, how did a man from the 7th century told the shape of Earth is round when for centuries people believed the Earth was flat? Or how did he tell regarding the sleep pattern of humans and which science confirms in modern day? Or that, how did he say that everything is made in pairs? Yes, everything. But how could knowledge beyond human reach appear centuries before discovery? Sounds crazy, right? Modern-day science is only starting to discover these facts, which according to scientific facts are absolutely correct. None of them have yet proven wrong. Astonishing, isn't it? So keep watching to find out today's 3 jaw-dropping facts. Hit that subscribe button to know more in our next episodes. For centuries, people believed the Earth was flat. Sail too far, and you'd fall off the edge. But what if I told you a 7th century book described the Earth's shape with astonishing precision? Long before telescopes, long before satellites, just words on parchment. We now know the Earth isn't flat, but it's not a perfect sphere either. It's what scientists call an oblate spheroid, slightly flattened at the poles and bulging at the equator. This was confirmed in the 17th century by Isaac Newton, and later proven with satellite imagery. In 1972, NASA's blue marble photo from Apollo 17 gave the world its first full image of our planet. Curved, round, alive. But here's where it gets mind-bending. Over 1,400 years ago, the Quran described the shape of the Earth using a very peculiar Arabic word, dahaha.
And the earth, he made it egg-shaped. Surah An-Nazi'at.
The word dahaha comes from duhya, which refers to an ostrich egg, a shape that's, wait for it, an oblate spheroid. How could a 7th century man living in the deserts of Arabia describe the Earth's shape so accurately, without instruments, without satellites? This wasn't a lucky guess. The Quran wasn't written by a geographer, and yet it describes the Earth in a form that matches exactly what we know today. Coincidence? Interpretation? The Quran knew the shape of the Earth before we ever set foot on the moon. How crazy was that? But hold on, because what you're about to hear next will leave you questioning. Every night, without thinking, your body does something extraordinary. It turns, shifts, rotates. And while science has only recently uncovered why, an ancient text may have revealed it centuries ago. Long before sleep labs, long before medicine. Modern sleep science tells us this. Healthy individuals change positions several times each night, especially turning from right to left and back again. It's not random. It prevents pressure ulcers, improves circulation, and even keeps your lungs healthy. A study from the University of Rochester found that these movements help the brain flush out toxins. Your body heals itself while you sleep. But what if this behavior, this exact pattern of turning, was already recorded 1,400 years ago?
And you would have thought them awake while they were asleep, and we turned them to the right and to the left. Surah Al-Kahf.
It's describing the people of the cave, sleeping for years. Yet the text mentions they were turned to the right and left. Why? To prevent decay, to preserve them. How could someone in the 7th century, without medical knowledge, understand that a sleeping body needs to move? Not just to stay comfortable, but to stay alive? Coincidence? Poetic? Or something far more profound? When science catches up to scripture, questions arise. And if turning in sleep was already known, what else is hidden between the lines? 2 incredible facts down, but what comes next? This final one will make you wonder, could this really be a coincidence? So get ready, because once you hear this, you will be shocked. From the smallest atoms to the largest galaxies, everything in our universe has a counterpart. Male and female, matter and antimatter, light and darkness. But what if I told you this idea, this fundamental truth of existence, was written down over 1,400 years ago in a desert without a microscope? Modern science tells us duality is everywhere. In physics, we have positive and negative charges. In quantum theory, particles and antiparticles. In biology, male and female, X and Y chromosomes. Even plants reproduce in pairs, male stamen, female pistil. Paul Dirac, the Nobel Prize-winning physicist, predicted the existence of antimatter, the mirror twin of matter. It was later proven in particle accelerators. Pairs are the default setting of our universe. Now listen to this verse.
And of everything we created pairs, so that you may reflect. Surah Ad-Dariyat.
This was revealed in the 7th century, long before the discovery of cells, DNA, or particle physics. No telescopes, no electron microscopes, just revelation. And it doesn't just mention living things. It says everything was made in pairs. How could someone with no formal education, no access to scientific tools, make such a bold, universal statement? A poet's guess? Or a peek into divine knowledge? And what does the verse say next? So that you may reflect. Maybe it's more than a fact. Maybe it's an invitation. Pairs exist in everything, but some truths come alone. And when science aligns with scripture, maybe it's not coincidence. Maybe it's confirmation. How many more signs will we ignore? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're intrigued by these revelations, make sure to subscribe for more eye-opening content. In the meanwhile, stay curious, stay inspired,